Welcome back to the KOAM Morning News. Now that we find ourselves in the midst of July, the 4-state is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, we've had our hot string, and yes, we've had plenty of rain. But at the same point in time, that can also make for a gorgeous 4-state landscape. And we're going to talk about a photography contest coming up, and that's why we're joined by Emily Frankowski from Connect to Culture this morning. Emily, thank you so much for your time.
Absolutely. Thanks for having us, and thanks for spotlighting all of these arts and cultural things happening in the area.
Well, let's put it this way: if it weren't for groups like yours and Connect to Culture, we wouldn't be fortunate enough to have things like the Show Me the Ozarks Nature Photography Contest. This is maybe something that amateur photographers, even professional photographers, have heard about, because this has been going on this will be the 11th year. Am I right on that?
Yes, you're right on that.
So for something to sustain itself that long, what's the interest been like in this before I get to the particulars?
There has been so much interest in this. We have a wealth of really talented photographers in our area, amateur as well as professional. And I think that they had over 100 entries from across the region wanting to take part in this specific photography contest, because not only do you get an exhibit of your work, which is over at the Shoal Creek Conservation Education Center right now, but they also got to be spotlighted in Show Me the Ozarks magazine. So it's a pretty good deal if you can get it.
And it's so great that you've been able to put these on display. And once again, that's going to run all the way to the end of the month at the Shoal Creek Conservation Education Center. That's off Riviera Drive, West Riviera Drive, there in Joplin. And it, like 99% of everything Connect to Culture does, folks, free and open to the public. That's why this group is so important to our communities. So can I geek out for a second here?
Absolutely.
Okay, so I'm like the least artistic person in the world. Like I'm just not good. But I've got perhaps somebody in the family that has gotten into string art. But there may be people that don't know what string art is. How would you explain it to somebody? Because you've got string art classes that are coming up on Thursday, July the 15th.
Yes, we've got a class with Mary Parks, who is a really talented local artist. And she's one of the artists at Local Color Art Gallery and Studio, and they're putting on this string art class. And basically what it is, this really is kind of a gateway art form, because like you said, people that don't think that they're artists, don't think they could make anything cool. I think that anyone can make something cool out of string art. You basically, you use a string, you put it on your paper, you put a lot of paint around. There's actually a couple different techniques. So this is what I think of it, and I've done it before. And then once you're done with the paint, sometimes you sandwich the paper and pull the string out, or sometimes you just pull the strings away, and you'll be amazed at what you can create. It's really fascinating.
Here's the thing, folks. If you go to Connect to Culture's website, if you're interested in this, you could honestly, with string art, and Emily, correct me here if I'm wrong, with string art, you could learn how this works, walk out of this class, and essentially have what looks like an elaborate artwork piece that you made, and put it on your own wall at home.
Exactly.
And people would be like, whoa, where's that from? And you'd be like, nah, I did that.
Yeah, I did that. I'm the artist. I know exactly. That's what, and also I think that this is an all ages class. They didn't specify when they gave it to us, but this can be messy. So it's really nice to go somewhere where the local color artists will help you with that mess. They'll clean up everything. But then maybe, you'll catch that string art bug and you'll have to do it at home, which is great too. And it's tremendously fun, abstract art, and you just feel so good at the end of it. When you get a chance to look at what you accomplished. That's coming up Thursday, July 15th. And remember, for all these dates, to register for classes, anything like that, all you have to do is go to connect2culture.org. Emily, I want to thank you, your board, your organization for everything that you do for us here in the 4 states. Thanks. Thanks so much.
All right, have a great morning, Emily. We'll be back with more KOAM Morning News right after this.